Hi lovelies, today I'm going to be showing you how to create this very dramatic, very vampy look, aka a little bit of Morticia Addams is going on in this look right now. I know it's not strictly taken from the film, but kind of inspired by, just gotta say, just because she's so fierce and she's like, I love her character, and I love hers and Gomez's relationship. I think that that's just goals. So anyway, stick around if you want to see how to create this makeup look. Of course, everything I've used today is vegan and cruelty free, and I'll have a list of all the products I've used down below. All I'm seeing is like the amazing holographic nature of my nails right now. I'm gonna draw my brows on using my Anastasia Beverley Hills dipbrow pomade in the colour Blonde. And I don't need to show you how I do that because you guys can do it better than me, and there's much better people to follow than me about brows. But I am using the number 12 brush by Anastasia Beverley Hills for this moody broody look. We're going with my two Makeup Geek palettes which I've curated. Actually, this is not a Makeup Geek colour, this is a colour that a friend got me, and it's called Labyrinth. This is by Colourpop, and especially if you've got blue eyes, or green eyes actually, this will help bring them out. Or if you're like me, you've got bluey green eyes. And it really confuses you when you're in school when you're a kid because everyone's like, oh, I've got green eyes, I've got blue eyes. It's like, I don't know, I've got eyes, they see? For this I'm using my Makeup Geek soft dome brush, and we're really just lightly blowing this out. Again, it's a moody broody look, and I'm bringing it down to the crease as well. This is going to work well as our transitioning colour. Before we go any further, I'm taking my E55 from Sigma, and I'm using a bit of Beaches and Cream and Vanilla Bean under the brow bone. I'm actually just going to drag that down, because I find that especially if I'm wearing dark colours, I need to make sure that my brow at least is a human colour, if that makes sense. Going in with faux fur, which is of course the only kind of fur that I would purchase. For this I'm going to use my Makeup Geek defined crease brush, and I'm focusing mostly on this outer area. Now you can see I'm taking this in to about halfway across the lid, just again softly, and I'm also going into the crease. So Cupcake is this lovely pink confection colour. It is a little dark for me even though it is super light, but I'm using this as a base to put Shimmer Shimmer on top of, because I want to make sure this is well blended, and then Shimmer Shimmer is kind of going to be an overlay. So I'm going to set under my eyes using my Chichi Real Minerals loose powder, taking my Real Technique sponge, which has actually already started to split even though I don't use it very much. Especially when working with darker colours, it's pretty important to make sure you can dust that stuff away if you have any fallout. So we're really packing this stuff on. Taking my round crease brush by Makeup Geek, and we're going in with Aphrodite along the outer edge. And of course we're just going to blend and blend and blend and blend. Going back in with my soft dome brush by Makeup Geek, and I'm going to blow this out a little bit more. A pencil definer brush by e.l.f. Especially good when you're trying to work with black, a colour that as a pale person you probably shouldn't. But we are. Dabbing it again in Aphrodite. So I really just want to try and concentrate this. My eyes started watering. Don't think about Okja. Don't think about Okja. Oh my god, that film. Before we take that colour too far, as could be done, we're using my the royal the soft definer brush by Zoeva to just buff this out a little bit more. So now we're taking Makeup Geek palette again, and we're using Shimmer Shimmer. Just going to pack this on the inner third of our eyes. I'm taking my soft definer brush again. I'm just going to buff the edges of that, make sure it's blended well. We're just going to buff away that loose powder. Because this is obviously quite a blown out look that we're doing, I'm going to go back in with Labyrinth by Colourpop again, straight under the eye. Then we're taking our small dome brush by Makeup Geek, going back in with some Aphrodite and placing that directly against the lash line. And this is why we've also got Labyrinth directly underneath it, so I don't just have like some weird as harsh line. Taking my Pacifica nude pencil, I'm just going to run this along the entirety of the lower lash line here, because even though we've gone for a broody look, especially being so pale, this really helps make sure you don't look way too gothic. I'm having to break into my new eyeliner, taking Swing eyeliner by The Balm, and I'm just going to run this all along the lash line here. It's funny, my last one of this was actually better than this. It's hard to explain. Yeah, this is actually quite shocking because my previous one was amazing. This is actually proving to be really hard to work with. I'm going to take this brush one more time, not like the song, and I'm going to go under that lower lash line again. Better. Oh yeah, that's much more dramatic, hey? As with anything, before we do our lashes, I'm going in with my Adorn Cosmetics. This is the Loose Mineral SPF 15 foundation. And for contour and blush, I'm using Makeup Geek colours. For my contour, I'm using the colour Breakup, and for the brush, it's the Contour Brush by Real Techniques. Then blush, so we don't look too insane. Just taking a rosy shade right now. Apples of the cheeks, not too heavy. So I'm using my other end of my e.l.f. highlighter pen, highlighter brush. Going in with my broody ring finger. I'm just going to stipple this all the way down. Taking one of my favourite highlighters, this is Adorn Cosmetics Mineral Illuminizer for eyes, lips and cheeks. Taking my cheek highlighter brush by Makeup Geek. Some of this gorgeous shimmery powder. Gonna pop on some mascara now. So taking my Ardell Curvy Lashes, I'm gonna pop some Duo Lash Glue on them. Well, that glue just has to dry. Gonna chuck on my Colourpop pencil, and I've forgotten the colour. Now I've got those off. Now if you want to go super broody, I would probably recommend Tulle. I think this colour is stunning and phenomenal. If you want something a bit more glam, the Foiled Gloss in VIP by Makeup Geek would be amazing. If you want to tone it down a little, because this is a bit too extra, I would recommend Midi. This is by Colourpop. And also, if you want to go a bit more of a grey look, then do Trap, because Trap would be really, really cool with this. Just gonna put it out there. If you want to make things really nice and a bit more light and, you know, approachable, then you can do Pacifica. This is their Enlightened Gloss, and this is in the colour Opal. It's a beautiful shade on top of anything. It gives this really wonderful iridescent look. You know how my nails are really shiny right now? It kind of gives that look on top of anything, and it's really pretty. I think that because we've already gone dramatic, I'm gonna go for Tulle today because. Ooh. Well, you guys wanted something a bit darker. That's what you got, right? So then this is how the look kind of ends up. So thanks for watching, everyone. I hope that you enjoyed this or found it useful, or it's giving you some tips on how to actually do a really dramatic look for pale skin, because I know it can be incredibly daunting and you can feel too gothic, but I think that by making it a bit more of a glam look like this and adding some shimmer on the inner third, I think that that just helps. And like I said, there are definite alternatives for your lips if you don't want to go as extra as what I did. Have a wonderful week, and I'll see you again soon. Don't forget to check me out on Instagram, so it's over there at bryonyclaire_vegan, and I'm also on Facebook, bryonyclaire_vegan as well. Thanks again for watching. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed, and subscribe as well because I come up with new videos every week. I love that song. Sorry, I got a little bit carried away there. Let's just have some more tea and calm down a little.